Well, hello and good evening from the very green Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, and a hungry duck. Look at him going to town. Until he's the hungry one. These ones must already be fed, all full up. Couldn't possibly have any more of that lovely bounty with which they have found. Okay. So I am somewhere completely different, as you can tell. I'll give you a few seconds to figure out where I am. Okay. That's enough. I'm right here by LSSU, actually. And to my immediate right is a really old water tower. Let's go. This is actually, it's been, I guess, I don't know, I can't think of the right term, refurbished, renewed. It is currently in use by the city's water supply. One thing that's a little neat and a little scary when you're underneath it is you can see the bands, like the brick isn't perfectly straight. You can see it's got a little waviness to it, which when you're standing underneath it isn't necessarily the most comforting of feelings. There's a sign here that talks about it. 1894, yep. On the left you can see that's when they were building it. It's quite the scaffolding. Brick top section covering, so there's actually a steel tank inside of it. So yeah, it's kind of neat. I don't know if this is the original door. And behind the bars, but yeah. Kind of interesting. And of course all these stones you see, all these were locally excavated. I don't know if these necessarily came from when they dug the power canal or not, but that's where a lot of them came from. It's always a little weird looking up at this. I saw this, what's his name? Gosh, that's bothersome. The guy, he's way smarter than me. Neil deGrasse Tyson, that's him. And I just love, like, the way he explains things is just fantastic. But he was talking about water towers once, especially the wooden ones that you see on top of buildings, like tall buildings. And he was talking about why they have more bands at the bottom than they do at the top. And it's because, of course, there's more weight on the bottom from all the water being pushed by gravity and then trying to push out. Actually, I might go this way. So that was super, super interesting. So I don't know if it's going to work or not. I'm going to be walking here on the bike path for a little bit. Maybe on the edge of the grass. I've not checked. I looked earlier at marine traffic, and the Stewart J Cort was making their way down. They checked back, I'm assuming because of traffic here. So I don't know if they've sped up or what, but I was thinking, well, maybe, just maybe, from over here, I might have enough height to see them come in. I've honestly never tried, so I figured I'd just kind of walk a little different route. I mean, we come this way fairly often, you know, because that's where I get all of our hill training in. Yes, all the hills. But I've never actually tried to look for ships from over here. So I feel like that's something else I was going to talk about. Just don't remember. I did see that the LSSU here was voted, I think they said, the best public college in the country. So that's pretty neat. There I am, super spry like that, as you can tell. It is, of course, this was an army base. I can't speak for all of these buildings, but a lot of them certainly have that army base look to them, like those. That's kind of neat in itself. I think that's going to about do it. I just wanted to kind of show that water tower. I'll keep walking. If I can see anything over here, as far as ships go, I will record more. And if I don't, I won't. Pretty straightforward. And if I don't see any ships, I might just incorporate this into a video with some other things. So anyway, I think that's going to do it, unless I see a big 1,000-foot ship over here. So wish you a good day. Argo and I are quite warm. We'll see you maybe in a little bit, or maybe tomorrow. All right, well, if I would have walked a little faster or delayed less, we would have had a better view of Stubby. But as it is, all we can just see is the stacks there disappearing behind the trees. Right there in the middle. Dang it, 5 minutes earlier, 5 minutes. At least I know, though, that maybe coming up here, a little different angle could make for some good shots. Oh, there we have the welcoming committee. Hi. Don't you feel so welcome? And of course, that right there is the International Bridge Administration Building. And behind this tree, if I can do this smoothly, these are the toll booths that you go through when going across the bridge. You either pay the toll on this end leaving, or coming back when you come back to the US. But either way, you got to pass through those gates. Kicking myself for missing Stubby. Dang it. Oh well. Kind of a cool view from up here. I am going to I have to go across the road there to the left to make my way, and then I'll end up walking around down there, right past the building, right over there. So I know I won't make Catch and Stubby before they go into the lock fully, but I don't know, I might see them while they're in the lock. So I'm going to get to getting, as will Argo. So you never know, we might see you again here really soon, or we might not. Leaving it really open-ended today, aren't I? Well, look at that. I knew as a fast walker, I can't believe we actually caught up to Stubby. Wow. It's quite a bit cooler down here too, down by the water. It's actually warmer up on the hill. Like, it's decidedly cooler. I will cross up here. Let's see if we can get a little better angle. It's amazing how many times that happens. There we go. Stewart J. Cort. We're at 28 feet. A draft, wow. That's sitting pretty low. See if I can get up here past some of these bushes. So after much rambling and hustling, I finally caught up to her. There we are, the first footer. And here we have the welcoming committee. They seem less impressed with either myself and Argo or the ship. Maybe both. Maybe both. Okay, I'm not afraid of you geese. Of course, we're going to have some foreshortening effect here as I do this, because they're moving away from me. There we go. That's what 1,000 feet of ship looks like. Well, here we are. Okay, so I think I will finally, been threatening so many times now, finally close this out. So, and we're pretty much done. We're at 3.67 miles. Let me zoom out. So yeah, by the time we kind of make a turn up here and get back home, we'll be decidedly over 4 miles, which is the goal. Oh. All right, stop talking, Cody. Have a good one. Argo and I will see you in another video.